10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the podcast from Doug Ground Up Productions with hosts Lady Miz and Ray. This is a universal platform, and there is nothing off limits. We talk about it all, and we keep it real. This is a no judgment zone, so come as you are. If you are a professional, entertainer, author, comedian, entrepreneur, or just someone who wants to get something off their chest, well, let your voice be heard here on From the Ground Up Productions. Sponsorship and other opportunities are available from the Ground Up Productions. Turning nothing into something. There's only one way to go from here. And now, here are your hosts, Lady Miz and Ray.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Hey.
What's good, y'all? What's good, Cheeks? I see you pulling up early. I see you. Cheeks, break to the building. Y'all already know what it is. It's your girl, Lady Miz, and my co-host.
What's up, y'all? It's Ray. Y'all know who it is. Let's get it popping now.
Yeah. So anyway, we rocking out tonight. Happy Monday to everybody out there. I hope y'all staying safe and doing your thing. Tonight, we have a very super dope, talented artist in the building by the name of God. So I was like, what are you doing at? By the name of GodSun Smith. So let's welcome him to the show real quick. What's poppin', GodSun Smith? How you doing?
Salute, man. Salute. Excuse me, y'all. My bad. I'm getting my salute lion on. I was getting my salute lion on, y'all. I'm sorry. How y'all doing? For the underground.
What's going on, y'all?
What's going on?
I will tell you early. You might want to pass that and then, get that out your throat before we start.
Yeah, I did. Woo.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Big shout out to everybody. If you guys don't know, this is GodSun Smith. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and tell the people where you're from?
Thank you. I am GodSun Smith, also known as GodSun the Pharaoh. That's the DA. I'm a Detroit artist, unsigned, representing Boss Life Music with my partner Black Cash down in South Carolina. I represent Ill Gang, which is a conglomerate of me and my cousin, Cocaine Wizard, who's a super dope Detroit producer, also unsigned but well known. And I just love Detroit.
Big up to Detroit. I see you, Detroit. Stand up. That's what I'm talking about.
Yay!
I'm so happy to be connecting with you because I love connecting with people from all over. And big shout out to Cheeks Bricks. Thank you for going on our YouTube channel. I see you over there giving us that watch time, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, shout out to Cheeks.
And TikTok
Man, salute. Tell him, man,
Absolutely.
salute. Word.
Definitely. Make sure y'all go check him out. He's a dope artist also. Big shout out to Lady Z on the check-in. Big shout out to Shaki on the check-in. Make sure you guys check out our From the Ground Up YouTube page. All right, we need some watchers over there. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, like I said, you said you're from Detroit, and you doing your thing. Like you cracking me up over there because I can hear you. You want to cough a little bit.
I had to move to Newport real quick.
So listen, I always like to start off by asking people this.
Yeah.
What I want to know is like what everything that's going on right now. Talk to me about how COVID is affecting you, period, and affecting you with your, your music and everything. Is it affecting you in a negative way, positive, or neither one?
I mean, I could look at it in a negative. I could be like, hell, I'm broke. You know what I'm saying? Unemployment ain't popping in Michigan no more. Rent due? Nah, everything good. But it's the thing about looking at it in a brighter light. Me, and I'm gonna just keep it real. I'm a true entrepreneur. I hate working. And I mean, when I say I hate working, I dislike the fact that someone feels that they're boss over you in a whole superior other way. You see what I'm saying? They have no care. They have no care and concern about what you care and concern about. You know, I mean, it's a business. We get it. There's no rules and no feelings in business. The thing about it is, there is humanity, and there are a lot of people that have positions of power and authority that abuse that humanity. And I don't want to work for nobody like that. You see what I'm saying? So, but in the COVID I didn't had to go back, for a few days, because hey, responsibilities come about, and that's a whole nother story. But music wise, COVID been beautiful to me. You know what I'm saying? Because, and I say it like that, and I don't want people to get the wrong way, the wrong meaning what I'm saying, because I'm not happy that people are passing. I'm not happy that families are torn up, hurt, broken, and all that. The thing about it is, there's a spiritual message going on that the world ain't listening to. So, and that thought right there, when I say COVID is doing me beautifully music-wise, is because now I can sit down and write. Now I can really sit down.
So you got that. I'm sorry, go ahead.
You can sit down and focus on some things internal-wise.
Exactly. I feel what you're saying. You now got time, because I always say that it made you slow down and then start stuff, and now you really get to put that time into what you want, because we live in a fast-paced world where people always going.
Always on the run. Always on the run. Don't want to sit down. Don't want to focus on self. Because when people sit down and focus on self, you find a lot of stuff that you didn't realize.
That's a fact.
That's what's up. Yep, it's true.
Big shout out to Ed on the check-in, and Shaki said reset. Absolutely. That's what I'm talking about. Reset, because that's what we got to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this COVID made you look at your family members like, yo, you got to
spend what
who you got close to, you know?
Bro, on some real stuff, it's probably families that actually really sat down at the table and really looked at their family member.
Yeah.
Because everybody on their phones. Everybody on their phone. Everybody want to do this. They want to jump out, jump in the whip, and go here. And when they get home, everybody sleep. That didn't go nowhere.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
So
now you got home cooked meals. You got not home cooked mentals, but home cooked meals. I got a little tongue twisted there. You know what I'm saying? But then some people have home cooked mentals because, like I said, you get to sit together.
Absolutely.
You know?
That's what I'm talking about. Everybody that's tuning in, make sure you share this live right now. We always ask y'all to share the live so it can reach more people. Y'all know it's hard for us to do it on our end, so make sure you share this live. Thanks to everybody that's tuning in, definitely on my YouTube channel. We truly appreciate that. So make sure if YouTube, make sure y'all go over there and check it out. So check this out. Let's go into the history. Let's go into the history of what made you an artist. So why don't you talk to us about who and what influenced you?
Okay. Well, I'm going to use my Marshall Mathers voice on this one.
Oh, snap. Okay.
And I'm going to say Eric B. and Rakim. Ice-T, most definitely Ice-T, the original gangster. Stetsasonic, Public Enemy, Houdini, Fat Boys. Let me get down to Cool G Rap. Definitely Run DMC. You know, old school. You know what I'm saying? When the hip hop culture understood, we got graffiti, we got DJing, and we got MCing.
Absolutely.
Mad salute to the NY. Because if it wasn't for the boroughs, we wouldn't have y'all. We wouldn't have the culture. DJ Red Alert, Cool Herc. You know what I'm saying? Grandmaster Flash. Come on now.
Yes.
I come from that era. You know, I understand the movie Wild Style in 1982. Ice-T and Evil E was on stage performing Killers. That was the first gangster cut, actually. You know what I'm saying? So before DJ Pooh, before NWA, and Mad Love to all that.
Yes,
on the Gangsta West Coast. You know, it's just people gotta understand, and the generations these days, they don't, you know, if they not relevant today, they like, come on, who is that? Bro, just because you don't see them on IG, Twitter, or Facebook, don't mean
That's right.
these pioneers are not relevant.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You see,
Absolutely.
they behind the scenes. Your favorite rapper might be up under Ice Cube ghostwriting. DOC might be ghostwriting for YN, you know, whoever.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, you know what's so funny you say that, because like a lot of times people will call Will Smith corny and then say that Nas was their favorite rapper, not knowing that Nas used to write for Will Smith. You know what I'm saying? But
Will Smith used to write for Nas.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't
Right.
know about that reverse one, but it might be true, but I don't know. I just know.
Hold up. The
You
sister
give me some
say,
extra stuff real quick.
hey, the sister say, hold on, wait a minute. Let me think about that joint.
I'm like, up the brakes. Hold on a second.
Right. But no, and it's mad salute to, because see, this is the thing. Rappers and artists like Nas, Mobb Deep, all the brothers and sisters that came up through the 90s and 2000s, if really people listen to their lyrics, they're giving their odes and homage to the pioneers of hip hop. They just people not listening to them.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
I can't forget the Blast Master KRS-One.
What? Okay.
Come on now. What?
That's my number one right there.
BDP? What?
Okay.
Come on now. Hey, look. On some real honey. Am I allowed to use American curse words?
You can say what you want. This is our show, and right now it is live. We don't give a damn. We curse till shit.
on some real honey shit. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to hip hop, real bars, you can't overlook that era.
Absolutely not.
You see what I'm saying?
Not.
You cannot overlook that era, and it's sad that a lot of people in this generation of hip hop does that. They look over that generation, and it's not good. Because
you know, but that's okay. Go ahead. Yeah.
No, go ahead, brother Ray.
No, I'm gonna say that's by design, because the old school rappers are the ones, you know, that when you control the young mind, you control the music, and if you continue to put old school rappers out who are actually trying to do something intelligent, it takes away from that message. We ignorant, and we black people don't know how to act.
Absolutely. Let me just jump in real quick and tell anybody that's tuned in right now, make sure you share this live so it can reach more people. Also, we are also on YouTube. So you go on YouTube and we can still see your comments. It will still come up in the chat. Big shout out to India. I see you, cuz, on the check-in. And she said KRS-One. Yes, that's what he was saying when he said BDP. Absolutely. KRS-One. And big shout out to Mikey D. He started the Pass the Torch joint, and he's from the group Main Source. So big shout out to him.
Ain't no question.
I'm also a part of that. Yes.
The back door. I'm headed for the back door. Come on, man.
Yes. So he started that joint to be able to pass the torch down to the younger artists that's coming up. So his thing is educate, not separate. You know what I mean? So big shout out to him, and I'm glad to be a part of that as well. So let's talk about support. Let's talk about support. So we were talking about that earlier. How do you feel about like do you get the support that you feel you need from your hometown? Do you feel you got to go outside of your hometown? How is it with you when it comes to that?
I mean, I love Detroit. Well, I know how the music scene is. So my whole focus was outward.
Okay.
You know, and it's sad. And the music scene on the underground Detroit is so plentiful. It's so abundant. You know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy because if you're not a part of a select circle, or you ain't got that bread, they ain't fucking with you.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And it's sad because you can't, you see, and that's why the underground running shit. Because you can't lock down creativity. You can't put creativity in a box unless the artist wants to be a box type of artist.
Got you. And I agree. But some people do want to be a box type of artist out there. Just so you know, some people like that. That everybody goes, and I just wrote on that earlier. Everybody goes is different. You know, I'm not going to knock the ones who do, but I know not me. I ain't trying to do that. Like, I'm trying to do every damn thing that I want to do, and I'm not having nobody put me in a box. You know what I'm saying? And I know that you're not letting that happen either.
Let's be real about what you're saying about Detroit, though. Like, you know, if you ain't got that bread, you can't, you know, in specific circles. But that's kind of the music industry in general. That's why the independent artists sit out away from everybody else, and it's harder for them to get that same airplay because that circle of who they will allow in it. You know, so Detroit is no different than the whole the music industry in itself.
Absolutely, because that's everywhere.
I can see that, but I've always seen where New York, the East Coast, the West Coast, they will support an artist. Y'all will support, you know what I'm saying? Artist, y'all support. Rhapsody came up, she cold as ice. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Babs Bunny that was on Puffy show, she cold as ice. You know what I'm saying? Y'all will support artists. Even though, like you say, it's more circles in the boroughs. Let me say it like that.
Absolutely.
It's more circles in the boroughs.
You know, I feel like I think no matter where you are, like because we from New York, like a lot of New Yorkers say, well, I got to go outside of New York, you know, in order to pop off. I always feel like sometimes it's not really just the place itself. It's about the people that you're surrounded with. Sometimes people around you may not either believe truly in you or even want to see you make it because they're afraid that you're going to get a step ahead of them. And that's where I think the issue come in. It's not really about like the place, because I know a lot of people from New York that go to Atlanta to pop off. And we interviewed an artist not too long ago from Atlanta that came to New York, and he was like, yo, I'm trying to, you know, see what the music scene here is. So I think it's just about us as artists just trying to go somewhere where people that, you know, don't know you will accept you more, because it's no longer that competition. Yeah. Right. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
That's the thing.
I can feel that. I can see that. I can see that. Yeah. Yes. Right.
Exactly. So what inspires you to keep going in this industry?
Two things. Mm-hmm. One, my Empress Donna Vance. She, you know, and some of my music is diverse, even like with my freestyles and stuff, which just be practice for me, you know, but it's still inspiration behind it, because sometimes I come with a particular mindset to say something, and you know, I run it by her, she be like, nah. I'll be like, all right. You know what I'm saying? All right. So her and the love of hip hop. I've been loving music, even with the old school R&B. Music has always been like an outlet for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I was raised in a single home, one parent, one child. So it got boring for me. You know, after you read so many books and go through so many, you know, it's just, okay, here go music. Let me chill with it. And it got to me, you know. So hip hop been in my veins from breakdancing all the way up to, you know, right now. It's just I've only been able to, you know, really put my foot deep in it for the last 2 years, because, you know, I did a little exile, you know what I'm saying? So which also helped me refine, you know what I'm saying, refine myself. Like I said in my song Angels Cry, you know, I went in, did this, I came out of Pharaoh, now I'm living in divine order, you know. So it's every experience for each individual is a learning lesson if they want to learn something. Everybody ain't gonna learn something.
Absolutely. You ain't lying about that.
Yeah. Some people got to be receptive to learning.
Exactly. You have to be receptive. You have to be open to understanding that, motherfucker, you ain't always right.
Okay, let them know, goddammit. Let them know.
You know, you got to be open to understand motherfucker, that was just some dumbass shit you said. And just accept it. You know, okay, it was dumb. Let me sit back and go, you know. And it's just common sense, which really ain't so common in these days and times.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You ain't lying about that. So listen, let's talk about your video. Okay.
The Boss Moves.
Yes. Yep. Let's talk about the video because we definitely want to play that. I know it's you. Talk to me about who else is in it and where you guys recorded that
at. That's my partner Black Cash down in South Carolina, repping Boss Life Music in that direction, South. He did his video down there. I did mine up here, shot by my man Magma Media, and it came together beautifully.
Nice. That's dope. So y'all shot your own video separately and then just put them together for the complete song. That's very smart. You know, I never even thought about doing something like that.
I didn't even notice it. When you look at it, you would just think y'all were both in the same city.
Yeah. Black put the editing in on that one. He did that one. And it was a minute. Everybody was asking for the video because the song had dropped, you know, and I always trust the process of Most High, so I just leave it at that and let the Most High do his work.
Well, the song is dope. All your stuff is dope. Your freestyles, I've been checking out all your stuff. But we're going to get into the video. A big shout out to Dutch Mob in the building. We see you, Edward. We see you. What's popping?
What's good, Edward?
What it do, Eddie?
Detroit to the building. You already know. So why don't you go ahead and introduce that video, and then we're going to get into it.
Introducing from Boss Life Music is Boss Moves. Me and my partner Black Cash from the SC. Check it out. Subscribe.
No, he's all over YouTube, and sooner or later, he's gonna have music right here at Al's Music Cut. So be on the watch out. Black Cash, let him know. Check it out.
I'm on pace to the bag, I got a clear view. All the mistakes from my past, they see my real view. I see snakes in the grass, the haters real big. Came from the bottom, kept it solid, I made them feel me. Watch you in your circle, all them Judas on the coast. They run you when you up, but when you down, man, they don't know. Better watch you in your circle, all them Judas on the coast. Gotta know who really with you and who plotting on the call.
The ones I'm taking to the top, I have not forgotten. Gotta watch them so-called friends, enemies is plotting. Check the peephole, I think I hit them people knocking. Stash half, flush half, we still gon' keep a profit. And I ain't even living right, but I feel like a prophet. Speaking something for your soul, every piece is knowledge. Street smart, life lessons, never needed college. Got my lessons out the mud, turn pavement. Niggas will sacrifice your life as the payment. Chasing around that bag, got me moving quick. Ain't trying to have none of my folks reading a eulogy. And I never been one for the stupid shit. Boss moves being made by my constituents. They love when you up, but hate when you down. And I'm gonna make these haters feel it whenever I'm around. All a nigga need is gas, take my mirrors too. And I'ma leave that bullshit in the rear view.
All the mistakes from my past, that's in my rear view. I see snakes in the grass, the haters real big. Came from the bottom, kept it solid, I made them feel me. Watch you in your circle, all them Judas on the cup. They run you when you up, but when you down, man, they don't like. Better watch you in your circle, all them Judas on the cover. Gotta know who really with you and who plotting on the cover.
Stop it, I'm like Professor X, searching through your brain pocket. I'm in your soul, navigating like a Pennywise. I'm that phantom that be killing all your wise guys. Rolling through my